How do you get started with Ginsberg Law offices if you want to file bankruptcy? I'm Jonathan Ginsberg, and I've been practicing bankruptcy law here in the Northern District of Georgia for almost 30 years. And I've represented hundreds and hundreds of bankruptcy clients, and I've also represented and consulted with folks who thought they needed to file bankruptcy, but we decided that bankruptcy was not the best option, either right now or perhaps at any point. But basically, how do you get started with this? Well, first of all, before you get started, you need to know that everything you tell us is kept in confidence. We are obviously bound by the attorney-client privilege, and everything you say remains 100% confidential. Second thing is that we don't judge you. Susan Blum and I handle the bankruptcy work in our office, and our job is not to judge you. We're here to get you out of trouble. So even if you've done something that's embarrassing or that you feel really bad about, or maybe that you owe money to somebody that you just feel terrible about it, family member, relative, a clergy person, we're not going to judge you. Bankruptcy is about solving problems, and our job and our role is to help solve a problem, not to judge you. That's really not the realm of bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is about economic or monetary relief. So again, anything you tell us, we're here to help solve your problem. Also, be aware that our office building is private. We own our building. It's not in a big high-rise, so it's not likely you're going to run into people that may be going to a different office. People are going to watch you walk in from a big parking lot. We're free parking right outside the office, so everything is, again, confidential. It's private, and we get you in and out quickly. And again, everything you tell us is completely confidential. To get started, there are a couple ways to go. One is, the quick and simple way is to fill out our 2-page questionnaire. And what I did is I put together this questionnaire where it gives us enough information, Susan or me, gives us enough information where we can kind of tell you, you fit into a Chapter 7 or you fit into a Chapter 13, and roughly, from a big picture, 30,000-foot view, this is what it would look like. So, or you don't qualify for bankruptcy at all, or bankruptcy is not a good idea. The 2-page questionnaire just gives us enough information to say, this is kind of big picture what you can do or you can't do. And I'll tell you, after doing this for 30 years, I can pretty much tell by looking at even the 2-page questionnaire what you probably need to know, what you should consider. It's pretty easy to fill out. It takes about 10 minutes. And again, it gives us enough information where I can kind of give you a big picture idea what to do. You can find the 2-page questionnaire at Bankruptcy Worksheet. That's one of our websites, bankruptcyworksheet.com, and just click on the page that says 2-page questionnaire, fill it out and send it in, either email or fax it, and we'll get back to you and we can have an intelligent conversation. Second option is the more traditional route, and that is our long-form questionnaire. It's about 30 pages. Oh, it sounds worse than it is, but it asks for a lot of information. That's because when you file bankruptcy, we have to provide a lot of information. It also tells you on that page on the Bankruptcy Worksheet site all the things you've got to have: your tax returns, the credit counseling paperwork, pay stubs, so I can do a means test analysis. And this is really better for somebody who knows, I'm going to have to file bankruptcy. It's not a matter of if, but when. Or I know I got to do something, and I really want to have a very specific idea of what this is all going to look like. That's when the long-form questionnaire comes in handy, and we can give you really specific advice. If you go into a Chapter 13, your monthly payment is going to be $865. Or you can go into a Chapter 7, we'd reaffirm this debt, we would maybe redeem this one, we might surrender this property. We can be very, very specific, and you can walk out of that meeting with a draft copy of actually a bankruptcy petition, so you know exactly what it looks like. You can take it home, review it at your leisure, and then when you're ready to go, we really need just to press the button. So those are the two options, either the 2-page or the long-form questionnaire. Both of them are at Bankruptcy Worksheet. Bankruptcy Worksheet, in fact, is a site I put together that's really just for people who just want the brass tacks, the down and dirty. I need to know about bankruptcy. I don't need all the questions and answers. That's on Atlanta-Bankruptcy or Atlanta-Bankruptcy-Attorney, my information sites. But just for just actually getting ready to go and moving forward, Bankruptcy Worksheet's kind of the way to go. So, hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to Susan or me. We're at 770-393-4985. And if you want to send us the 2-page form or the long form, happy to look at it. Again, no obligation, and there's the complete privacy of everything you tell us. So this is Jonathan Ginsberg. If I can help you, look forward to hearing from you soon, but regardless, I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Thanks a lot. Hi, this is Jonathan, and I hope you found this video helpful. I'd like to invite you to download my free Debt Destroyer Survival Kit right now. I've packed my survival kit with answers to the questions I've heard from clients for over 25 years here in the Atlanta area. Inside the survival kit, you'll find clear, easy to understand answers to critical topics about how to solve debt problems once and for all, including how do I protect my stuff, my house, car, and personal property if I file for bankruptcy? Are there any legitimate alternatives to bankruptcy? Will I ever get credit again, and if so, when? What mistakes must I avoid to get the most benefit out of bankruptcy? You can claim your copy right now by visiting my atlanta-bankruptcy.com website. And you are always welcome to use the email form on my website to ask me anything about debt and personal bankruptcy in Atlanta. www.atlanta-bankruptcy.com. And as always, I wish you the best.